Monday, and my 5th broadcast. So we have a really full show today, thank God. And some of what's coming up is what did we learn from our first week live broadcasting, and how Mattel have released a new Barbie doll to represent autistic people. So yeah, and there's more than that, and I will get into that after the first rendition of I Was Born for Sport and the whistle. I'll be doing it on the violin later. Thank you. So last time when we were doing this, I was breaking it up a bit, but I think we can break it up even more. I think I'll do one horoscope and then go back into a story or a tune, and we'll do it that way. We'll do one horoscope at a time. Thanks for the like. That's really kind. Thank you so much. So the first one that's on my page is Aquarius, and it says for the Aquarius, that post-Christmas slump is getting you down. Time to get out and about and see some friends. So that's the first horoscope of today. And today is the 12th of January. So what's so famous about the 12th of reconnecting? Oh my God. My internet must be of January is Kiss a Ginger Day, and the first person that came to my head was my nana's cat, or my own cat, or my neighbour's cat. That's lovely. It's also National Clean Your Desk Day, and that made me laugh. I was going to have to be advocating for hygiene. Like, don't take that as, oh, I clean my desk on the 12th of January. Like, it's good to do that more than one day in the year. It's also National Gluten-Free Day. So a lot of people actually, even later in life, it's not even that you're born with it, they have to go off gluten for different stages of their life, and maybe they were all their life eating it and it was fine, and then one day it wasn't fine. It's National Pharmacist Day. What is Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. National Hot Tea Day. Jesus, a lot of things today. Plough Monday. That's a cultural one. Hello, Katie. How are you this evening? Hi, Alex. Great. Do you know what? It connected twice. It had to connect twice, and then it actually had to reconnect twice as well. So I'm hoping that my internet isn't down, because that wouldn't do. I'd have to keep repeating myself. Work Harder Day is the 12th of January. Stick to your New Year's resolutions day. I like that. That's on the 12th of January as well. So before we move on, because I do have a song I want to sing, but Monday is Trad Day. And earlier I did the tune on the whistle, but now I'm going to do the tune on the violin. So it's lagging. That's okay. That's okay. Last time it was lagging and I didn't stop. I continued and it was fine then. You know, the by staying on, it actually worked out fine in the end, I think, and I hope. So if I just stay on, and if I don't disconnect it, I'll keep the connection going, and it might be okay later. If it's not, that's just, we'll have to fix it some other way. Hi, Helena. Thanks for being here. So I was born for sport. that's lovely, Helena, that you play the flute. I actually used to play the flute. I had a flute, but I changed to the button accordion for my second instrument. The fiddle is my first. Maybe in the future we could do collaboration. So yeah, that's that on the fiddle and the whistle. And that's today's tune. So come in and out with that tune in the next hour. I also wanted to sing a song. Before the song, I'll do one of the stories because we do want to break things up a bit. So what did we learn from our first week? Live streaming. I want that to be the first story of the day because it's the personal story. So yeah, I learned that I actually have friends and that my friends love me and that they help me when other people are coming in, tuning in, even when they don't want to be tuned in. My friends come in and stand up to those people, and that's great. I'm glad to learn that. We have a strong support system. It's online, it's on YouTube. Maybe these things were always there. Maybe they started in the pandemic. I started in 2026 with my broadcasting video, and that's okay. We learned how to respond to bullies, and we are building our community here on YouTube. Hi, Mika! I'm just going through all the things that we are learning from our first week live broadcasting, live streaming, video and audio. So thank you to my friends for always actively intervening to get rid of the bullies, because you know what? That's amazing. That's amazing that I have those kind of people, you know, that will actively intervene and just tell the people, like, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch it. Just goodbye, you know? You know. So thanks to all of you, because that's why I'm here. I'm here because of you, so thank you. Live streaming is wild. That's another thing I learned about live streaming. It's wild because it's in real time. The comments come in real time, and then obviously my response is immediate. That's the thing about technology as well as actually broadcasting live and streaming live, is that it's immediate. You don't really have time to pause and reflect before you respond. You have to just say it as it is and say how you feel, and I think that's good as well, you know, to be honest. Because do you know what? That's how you find your people. That's how you find your tribe. I think that's a good thing. We're learning how to be better at public speaking. That's what we're learning as well by doing the live streaming, and audience engagement. Thank you so much for not only tuning in but writing to me. It's a great feeling knowing that I'm not talking to myself. And I love interacting with you. It's great. It's so great. Even though live streaming is for you. It's really great for me too. We're learning as well that all comments are helpful for my algorithm. So that's a great thing. That's a real concrete proof that there's silver linings and positives in negatives. So no matter what's being written, to me, it's good for my algorithm because these people become my number 3, number 2, and number 1, my top fans. So another thing we're learning from the live streaming is the technology setup. So the lighting, I think we have the lighting started. The audio may not be started yet, but will be. And the software is fine. I would say that the internet is sometimes slow, but that's my fault. Either because of the weather or maybe the weather. It could just be the weather. The next thing that we're learning from live streaming is consistency and discipline, focus and time management as well. So for the next hour or less, we have dedicated to this project, this venture. And so we're doing this consistently and with discipline, and we're focusing on it, and we're managing our time effectively. Another thing that's coming from our live streaming, is genuine connections. Thank you all for coming back every time. The same people and new people are always welcome. I love building genuine connections with you. We're learning resilience and being calm under pressure. So no matter what comes in, even my hands shake there at the thought of it, no matter what comments coming in, we're keeping calm and we're going to keep going as well. We're learning to pause and not to quit. We keep going. Like no matter what storms are at sea, and communication is key. So that's that. I have 2 other stories coming up next while, but not just yet. I will now do the next horoscope. So that's Pisces. And for Pisces, you were unexpectedly budget conscious this Christmas, and boy, are you glad now. Keep that budget going for now. So that's Pisces. So this jig, I was born for sport. OMG, look what's after happening. That's really funny. This is so funny because you can actually share it on video streaming. That's the phone case because it's on the stand and it's charging. And I got caught in the tuning key of the violin. So that's a jig. So what would we first of all start with? I love waltzes. Waltzes are the same, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I will later look into something that will go after it. I'll also put the violin in a different place to the phone case. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but I'm kind of glad it did. So yeah, I didn't sing my song yet, and I won't. We will go to the next story first, about Barbie. So yeah, I was really happy to learn about the new Barbie doll, and it represents autism. So the launch of the first autistic Barbie doll has been welcomed by campaigners as a step towards more authentic, joyful representation for neurodivergent people. The doll features design choices intended to reflect experiences which autistic people might relate, including the ear defenders, noise cancelling headphones, and the fidget toy spinner as well. Yeah. So there was this kid, a 5-year-old, and she said she uses ear defenders, so to see that on a doll really made her feel special, and that's on the BBC website that I read that from. And then it says joyful representations as a second headline in that news article on the BBC website. Ellie Middleton has a picture with the doll, and I can show that to you actually because it's a video. So that's her there. Ellie Middleton, an autistic writer who regularly shares her experiences online, described the doll as a powerful symbol for young girls in feeling accepted. She said, "To now have an autistic Barbie doll makes me feel so emotional." The National Autistic Society described autism as a lifelong divergence and disability which influences how people experience and interact with the world. Important to remember, autistic people can be very different from each other. That is very true. Seeing more depictions of autism is key to understanding and accepting autism. So that's the gist of it. Hello there, beautiful lady. How are you doing today? Hi, Greg. Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind comment. I'm really great. Thank you. How are you? I might sing my song after the next horoscope. So the next one is Aries. And for Aries, someone close is having a rough time of it since a shock over Christmas. Be there for them. Oh yeah. So after my song, we'll go into the next story, I think. Yes. Yeah. Right. So it's just the way I am. And love your eyes. Thank you, they're brown. Thank you. They match my brown hair. I guess I'm a dreamer, but I'm a great believer. What's meant for you in life will never pass you by. I'll get to where I'm going, but first there's no knowing what's written in the stars as I'm last to leave the bar. Spend the weekends over drinking, Mondays overthinking, will I find a better plan? But I try my best and I'll die trying, it's just the way I am. I earn an honest living with the cards I've been given. If only I could see what lies ahead for me. If I wake up in the morning and I hear the road is calling, I'll give it all I've got. Never mind the pints and shots. Spend the weekends over drinking, Mondays overthinking. Will I find a better plan? But I try my best and I'll die trying. It's just the way I am. Hi, Betty. Nice to see you there. So the next story that I got was from the Today Show with Zahi O'Shea at 3:30 on RTE 1. But really what I did was I kind of took notes. It was kind of about sport actually, which is funny because today's tune is called I Was Born for Sport. And I thought, you know what? The lessons that we learnt from the Today Show today would actually, they'd be kind of universal, like not just sport. And they were kind of talking about competing versus participating. How was your Christmas, Greg? So competing versus participating. So when you compete with others, they were saying it has pros and cons. Of course, the challenge is good for you, but then with that competing, you compare yourself to others. And of course, comparison is the thief of joy. Yes, I am in Ireland. Low Lisa. Okay. I am in Ireland, yes. So then when you're participating in something, like even not just sport, even me doing this, like, you know, I'm doing it for me. But of course I have people that I look up to. I'm inspired by them. And I obviously have influences and I look up to them. But then, you know, I'm doing it for me. And I love this next part then. They were saying that whatever stage you're at, as long as you're happy where you are and that you keep going and never give up. And I think that was what the main gist of it was. It's like, well, I've decided, for example, for me personally, to do my broadcasting at 6 p.m. on a weekday evening. I don't have to do the hour, I can do the hour. I'm working at consistency and just doing that every day. And then, you know, as long as I'm happy and if I keep at it, and if I'm doing it for me, and if I don't give up, don't compare myself to others. Like they were talking about sports teams being A, B, or C. It doesn't matter if you're at A, B, or C. If you're in the one that's best suited to you and that you feel happy, because they were saying actually, do you know what? Some sports players would be happier in the C or the B if they went home after like scoring 2 or 3 goals, like, you know, and that might never happen in the A team. So wow, thank you. And what are you proclaiming? Okay, right. So, well, this is a music channel. I do thank you for your comment. Religion is not a topic that I will be discussing on this channel because it's a music channel. So the next horoscope would be, which one did I read last? Oh yeah, the next one is Taurus. So for Taurus, it says feeling down for a few hours is one thing, but it lasts for days. It's time to do something about it. Fix it now. Greg, you have made my Christmas. Oh, thank you, Greg. You've made mine. Thank you for commenting and tuning in and staying tuned in, and thank you for engaging and interacting. So this tune of the day, the jig, I Was Born for Sport. Earlier we looked at what we could play before it, and now we'll have a look at what we could go into after it. And that's just whatever will come to my mind. Thank you for your comment. Hello, yes, Yashika. Hi, Yashika. Welcome, you're new. Thanks for coming back, Dr. Chimamandam. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you keep coming back. So the next horoscope is, where were we? Cancer. And that's this week is going to be full of surprises, but how you react to them might dictate their impact on you. Keep an open mind. Hi, Saoirse Loom. Nice to have you here. And I had another idea actually to mention today, because my nana said, oh, mention this because it'll help the people. And that's exactly why I'm here, is to help the people. So, as you know, I teach music. I teach singing. I teach musical instruments. And that includes all ages. So, kids songs, we actually learnt, me and my nana have learnt, that they actually help other people as well, like not just their target audience. So they help neurodivergent people, they help pets, they help like all ages, elderly, everyone. So, you know, it's just a nice thing to know. Yes, you can ask a question, yeah. So type it in there and I'll see it and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. The next horoscope is Leo. It's all about money this week, and thankfully it's positive news. Could an unexpected bonus be heading your way? Are you from Ireland? Yeah, I'm from Ireland. I'm from the south of Ireland. I'm from Munster, County Kerry, North Kerry. That's where I'm from. Mm-hmm. And are you also a musician, Saoirse Loom, or are you a singer or anything? Oh, you're from Clare. I love Clare. I have so much happy memories from Clare. I love Clare. Oh, I'm happy you sing. Are you interested in collaborating? Hello, Bajravlimi. Hi. Welcome. I have more horoscopes to read today. And the next one is Virgo. So for Virgo, some days you just want to run away but that's not the answer. Deal with issues one at a time and things will improve. Bajra Valimi, you are so welcome to this channel. I love your profile picture. Pikachu, it's gorgeous. Hi, Saoirse, you missed a bit of the stream. Yes, I am a music teacher. Oh, thank you for your compliment. Thank you very much. It's okay that you missed some of the stream because I actually save the recordings and I upload them. And in my YouTube page, in the layout, I have dedicated space for the live streams, so you can play them. Even while they're processing, you can actually play them if you have the link. And then when they're fully processed, then you can play them back. Even without the link, you can just easily find them. So the next horoscope is Scorpio. Have you fallen out with a close friend recently? Maybe it's time to pick up that phone and try and make amends. And so for the new people that don't know, I must tell you, I broadcast here on YouTube. I live stream every weekday evening at 6 p.m. That is Irish time, 6 p.m. Irish time, 1800 hours. So I don't know what time it is where you are, but I kind of stay on for under an hour, really, is what I'm doing on the weekdays. So yeah, so that's for your information. And now here in Ireland, it is actually 20 to 7. So that means that I have been already broadcasting for 40 minutes. And I'll be here again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we do a practice with me session. Practice with me. So yeah, that's the music. Like all the instruments. Not just the instruments that you see today. So Sagittarius, exercise should be a daily task, not a once a week phenomenon. Get out for that walk now. Thank you for your comments. And even Saoirse, like you and I can look into doing a collaboration as well, since you are a singer. Thank you as well, Dr. Chimamandam. So Capricorn, you've been wildly successful in your career, much like our birthday boy Amazon founder. That's Jeff Bezos, who founder of Amazon, who celebrates his 67th birthday on the 12th of January. It's time to look at other aspects of life now. So that's all the horoscopes. And I took them from the TV guide actually this time. Sometimes I read them from the computer, and I thought that was better because, in my opinion, last time we did the horoscopes were long, so they were kind of shorter. Sure, if I can, but I might be busy. I understand. So do you know what we can do? You can do it. Anything you see here, you let me know your favorite part of the stream, and I can isolate and crop that out and send it to you. And then in your own time, if you want, you can do it with it and upload it on your channel. So it doesn't have to be that it might be hard for us both to find a time that suits both of us. So then, even though this is live, but then when I save it, that can be a pre-record for you. That sounds great, I hope. So I will see you tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more stories tomorrow and finding more stories between now and tomorrow. Bye, everyone.